Okay, now is this a crazy thing to say? This is wild. This is an absolutely wild thing to say, especially when Florida State had the year they had last year, especially when Tommy Castellanos got benched last year at Boston College. Yes, Saban's not there. It doesn't matter. It's still Bama. It's still a top 10 defense.
Y'all get to go put hands on this man. Y'all get to baptize this man. You get to tell him what it's like to be baptized in the tide, in the blood. If you know what I mean here, we're going to help this man go see Jesus about himself and about some of the things that he has made. We're going to ask him, hey, are you happy with the choices that you decided to make, particularly on June 23rd?
What's up? What's up? It's me. It's none other than Mr. P. What's up with you? What's up with your Roll Tide Free Fall Friday here on the Long Run, Morning Run with Piano Man. What's up with you, everybody? Happy Friday to you. I see my producer Dwight is in the house. Good morning, Roll Tide. Happy Friday to you. Good morning, Carla Hinton. Roll Tide. Latoya Billingsley, Roll Tide. Anitra's here, Roll Tide. Stephen Hicks, the one and only, Roll Tide. Kimberly, my sissy, is here, Roll Tide. What's up, Kimberly? Happy Friday to you. I know you off. Today. I know you're going to enjoy yourself. I know it. Double A is in the house. What's up, Double A? Good morning. Roll Tide to you. Yeah. Me and Double A, we them old school Tide fans, and Stephen Hicks, we from back in the Gap, Tide fans. That's what's happening now. That's right. I think Jeff is up in here somewhere. DSGB84, my brother from Georgia, representing them dogs early this morning. What's up? What's up with you down south, Georgia boy? That's my friend, my brother, him and Mr. P. What's up? What's up with your big dog? Gotta eat, my brother from Tennessee. What the business is? All right. What's up, Jeff? Roll Tide, my brother. Good morning to you. Yeah, good morning to everybody in the chat. Everybody in the chat that I hadn't even got to yet. Yeah, Roll Tide. Okay. Yeah, I hope so, Kimberly. I hope the Ravens beat the Cowboys into a place to where they won't be an organization no more. Rid the world of such foolishness. That's right. Yes, Lord. How's everybody doing today? Today is Friday. Oh, I need to do something right quick. I'm about to have an accident over here. I need to do something. Today, I think today is the day. First thing that's on, I have my welcome to everybody. Did my shout outs to everybody, all of y'all, 16 of y'all in the chat. If I didn't hit you in the chat, good morning to you. If I didn't see you, trust me, because I probably can't see, but I didn't see you. Hold up, here we go. I need to do this right here. Uncle Charles, Clinton Howard, Roll Tide, man, Roll Tide. Uncle Birmingham, Clinton. What the business is, Uncle Charles. What's up with you? Good to see you. Today is the day that Michigan is supposed to be. Some folks say they're gonna get the hammer. I'm saying they're not gonna get anything. Possibly a slap on the wrist. This has gone on too long. But I also understand due diligence. I got all that part and everything. If they do something real severe to Michigan, that's going to surprise me. Y'all all have heard me say that Michigan, nothing is going to happen to them. I don't think nothing of significance. Let's put it like that. I don't think anything of significance is going to happen to Michigan. So folks can stop holding their breath on that. I'm just of a firm belief that, they're not going to vacate any wins. They won't get the title stripped from them. Nothing of that nature. If anything, some scholarship reductions. I don't even think they're going to get a bowl ban. You got to remember, money's talking, okay? And then once something, I forgot who said it yesterday. I'm inclined to agree. The NCAA is a toothless tiger. Nothing's going. They have no power. They've relinquished their power for some reason or another. But this will be a good start, you know. But thank you, Stephen. I'm glad somebody sees it how I see it. They're going to get through unscathed. Now, Piano Man is not saying that they're not guilty. No. I'm not saying that by a long shot. No, sir. I believe Michigan is guilty of something. But I think what the real deal is that they allowed Connor Stallion or whomever to they allowed Connor Stallion to do whatever and not check him, knowing good and well that they were going to sooner or later that was going to get caught up with. I honestly believe that's part of the reason why Jim Harbaugh left. He left Sharon Moore there to get on the hook of that. But that's a story for a different day. But I'm waiting on that edict to come down. So we're going to see. If you go and you check, let's see. I had some information here about that scandal. I had some information here about that scandal. Let me see if I can't pull it up right quick. I had to go in my other binder with some notes that I've taken throughout the course of the. Let me see. What did I do with it? I had I had some notes about it that was pretty had some information there, pretty informative, if you will, of what's what with this Michigan scandal. I put it on this side because here's the thing about it. I misplaced it somewhere. I can't find it. But what it all had to deal with is the fact that it gave a play-by-play or a week-by-week, year by, however you want to put that, year by year, however you want to put that, how all of this came about. And it's very interesting that how this dude Connor Stallion, how a guy can get on the sidelines with no press pass. How did he get it? He wasn't even on in the case of Central Michigan, he wasn't even on their press pass on their sideline. He wasn't even supposed to have sideline credentials. How he attained those credentials. What's up, Gary? Producers here. Gary's here. That's one of the that's the lookout man for the 401k crew. Yeah. They don't even know how Connor Stallion even got press credentials to get on the sideline at the Central Michigan game. For the Central Michigan game, that one game that he was there, they don't even know how he did it. They don't even know how. Good morning, Gwen. Good morning, Roll Tide. Good morning, and good morning again. Yeah, Gwen Quince is here. She's in the house. But like I said, they don't even know how he did it. So it's more, to me, to Piano Man, it's more of a Connor Stallion problem than it is a Central Michigan problem or a Michigan problem. What I mean by that is that, yeah, they allowed it to happen, but this dude is fixated with signs, just doing stuff. Let me put it like that, because it's not even just necessarily sign stealing. It's a lot of stuff that this dude did. He has this fixation about, seemed to me like, about being in the limelight, being a glamour boy, just being all kind of stuff. Anitra. Well, Anitra, Anitra, you know what? I got to put you on the big screen. Why don't you tell the Long Run Nation about this big breakfast? Okay? Hope you can last through this live. You know, do we need to start talking loud or something? I hope we can last through. I hope I can last through. Okay, tell me about this big breakfast. It's free for all Friday. You know, yeah, I have a script and everything, and we're gonna go by it. But I'm gonna make room, you know, be a little flexible and be able to add this, that, and the third in there on Free for All Friday. Okay. So Anitra's gonna tell us about this big breakfast. Okay. Now let me tell you about my little breakfast. It's called water. Okay. Water and medicine. Now, that's what my breakfast consists of. You know, got to take my BP and my aspirin, you know, and all that good stuff. But we're gonna stop for a moment. We're gonna let Anitra tell us about this big breakfast. Anitra, wait a minute. I'm gonna ask you this question. Would you like to come on? If I put the link in the chat, would you like to come on and tell us live about this big breakfast? You know, come on the camera, come on in the studio here and tell Piano Man and the rest of the Long Run Nation about this big breakfast. You want to do that? Or are you shy? Or, you know, Latoya, now yonder you go. Latoya said, I just had 2 pieces of Tennessee Pride sausage on a hamburger bun for breakfast. God help you. Have mercy, Percy. I tell you, I want to know what Anitra got going. I want to know what Anitra got going now. You know what? If y'all want me to put the link in the chat, if you're gonna come on, I want you to come on, because this is going to be leading to some more stuff here in just a minute. But I want to hear this big breakfast Anitra had that's about to put her under anesthesia. That's what that means. Latoya, you and okay, no, you didn't, Anitra. No, now. Coach Al, good morning. Good morning. I'm looking at me. Conecuh sausage. That's all you need to say. Conecuh sausage. Yes, sir. You had the full dip. Conecuh sausage, bacon, grits, eggs, biscuits, orange juice, and grapes. And the Sunday school lesson. Oh, that's another commercial. Anitra done went on in. Coach Al said, a Jethro Bodine size of sugar frosted flake. Now that's my kind of eating right there. What Anitra said and what Coach Al said, I can live with. I'm like Fred Sanford. I can live with that. A big old Jethro Bodine size of frosted flake. Now we talking straight. Anitra said we need to act up to keep her awake, Piano Man. So if them trees and bring some honey. I'm not gonna get that honeybee talk started, cause see, let me tell you what. Good morning, Van. Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide. Let me tell you something, Coach Al. I'm not gonna talk about them honeybee. I'm not gonna talk about them honeybee because Anitra and Steven, and if Susan was on here, they take that conversation way to the left, and Piano Man is crazy enough to go with them some way or another. Kimberly, as soon as I can, this go and she said, the hell with them hedges. I mean, I couldn't put it no place. Forget them trees and them hedges too and everything. But right now we talking about food. Okay? Look at him. Good morning, LaQuasia. Oh, thank you, LaQuesha, for coming on. Thank you. Because when I saw you, it reminded me. For those of you that don't know, KB lost his original channel. Now watch this. He's back up to over 1,000 subscribers. We told our brother it was going to happen. But just in case you don't know, if you're listening, looking, and lurking, and you have not found his original channel, he has another channel. Just go to Kangaroo Black, and there you will find it, okay? And subscribe to it. We will worry about the Kangaroo Click later, all right? We're just trying to get the subscribers back. So just go ahead and subscribe. Be part of that, over that 1,000 subscriber list, so we can get this back. I'm putting it out there that he's going to grow even more. Now, you know, I don't have time to figure out who's behind it. I could care less. What I care about is recovering. And let's build this up. All right. So for those of you, thank you, LaQuesha. When LaQuesha came on, it reminded me that was supposed to have been my first announcement. To let's make sure that if you have not subscribed to Kangaroo Black's newest channel, his new channel, because of what happened with the old one, we don't need to talk about that anymore. We know what happened. Let's go ahead, and all things are become new. All right. So let's put that out there. Let's subscribe, and let's build up Kangaroo Black one more time. It was 23. Let's take it on up the road now. All right. So for all y'all that's out there, you hear the sound of my voice, you see my ugly little face and everything. If you have not subscribed to Kangaroo Black, the new channel, let's get it. Let's get it in the most expeditious of a way. Let's get it. Kangaroo Black is our brother, and we're going to look out for him. I told him last night that I was going to continue to promote this for at least for the next, however, you know what? I'm going to keep promoting it until I'm tired. Is that all right? I'm going to keep promoting it until I'm tired. Okay? Can't nobody tell me when to be quiet. No. That ain't going to work. You know, telling the piano man, nah. It ain't going to work. That's right, Coach Al. You can't keep a good brother down. And you can't keep a good sister down either. Amen, ladies? You can't keep a good brother down and you're showing up. You can't keep a good sister down. LaQuesha, you say, LaQuesha, you know what? That's an understatement. We told him, no, LaQuesha. We told him. You told him. We all told him. And it's going to be on. Yes, we're going to be on tonight. We're keeping it a buck with KB and Piano Man. We're going to keep, and then that's another way that we're going to keep it propagating. We gonna keep this going. I want KB's channel back, not where it was, but exceeding where it was. Again, you can't keep a good brother down, and you sure enough can't keep a good sister down. So when you got two good people trying to make it happen, great things happen. Great things happen. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Sissy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Anitra. Yeah. I ain't gonna bring nothing but some facts now. That's all I don't shoot. You ain't finna catch me lying about. You ain't finna catch me lying about nothing. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's what the business is over him, telling the truth. See, I spent too many years back in the Gap lying and I'm about to say something ugly right there, but not now. Not now. Okay. Yeah. Man, it's not really hard to do, but the best thing to do is just, you know what? Just follow the instructions on it. Just follow it to the letter, Van, on TikTok. TikTok can be tricky sometimes, and it took me a minute to learn some things. I want to thank all 300 subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel here on YouTube. But I want some more. I need 500. And everything, so we can keep on moving and everything. But the next few days, we're going to be focusing on Kangaroo Black, and I need help getting that out there. I know others are doing it. I'm just going to do my part. All right. So if you have not subscribed to Kangaroo Black's newest channel, let's get it. All right. Good morning, Bino. Good morning. Good morning to everybody in the chat. Happy Free for All Friday. Whatever on your mind, put it in the chat. Let's talk about it. Yes, I have a script that I go by and everything, but today I want to hear from you. I'm going to say some things from the script, but I'm going to also insert some things that you're talking about as well. So hit me with it, and everything, and we're going to just go from there. It's Free for All Friday. Today, your day. Have your say. Do your thing. Now, the White said something to Anitra. Anitra, he telling the truth. Y'all camera shy until one of us brothers give y'all that video call. Yeah. That you know, all of a sudden, all the shyness goes out the window. You know it, and I know it. Kimberly, thank you for telling us that. She spends time with her grandma every weekend, and that's a cool thing. I was not forced to. Thank you, Anitra. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love you for that. Thank you. Appreciate you. No, you don't, Anitra. You don't hate cameras. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Hush all that. I'm gonna tell you like they say in church, you lying on the church ground. No, you don't. Really? Okay. Well, believe it or not, no, I'm not gonna tell y'all that. I'm not gonna tell y'all. Bino, the GM, producers here, the GM is here, the lookout man is here, piano man is here. A little bit of you know, a little bit of 401k crews in the house. But watch this, Anitra. Can y'all believe something? I'm really basically shy. I'm basically shy. I'm gonna go on and just tell it. I'm actually, you know, I'm basically shy. I'm a real shy person. I really am. When I'm around new people and everything, I really get kind of quiet and all that kind of stuff. I don't come in like, hey, now. The governor's here. Good morning, Governor. The governor of Discord, JB718. My brother, JB is here. The governor. Good morning, Governor. All right. But yeah, I'm with you, Dwight. Anitra's profile pic tells me something different, but I ain't going there because I don't want nobody getting me for harassment. But anyway, somebody else here in these United States, which shall remain nameless, said something on that, said something of that nature, and yonder went Jesus on the bicycle. But Anitra, I ain't going there with you today. But I'm basically shy, y'all, on the real deal. I really am. But I would say something, but I don't know how to navigate it. I really don't know how to navigate it, so it's best for me not to say it. But when I first met JB, and Bino, when I first met them last year, met them in person, it was like we were having this big family reunion. And see, Dwight, I'm about to put you on suspension. I'm not gonna fire you because I need you. Man, he about right. I confess my fault there, right there. I'm serious as a heart attack. But I'm basically shy. But when I first met Bino and JB last year, and we were at a tailgate and everything, it was like we had known each other all our lives. So when I stepped out, I had a meeting, a meeting with church and everything. And I asked Bino and KT, JB, all of them. My sister came with me, and I said, y'all just watch for my sister for me. She's new, this, that, and she don't know nobody. And I had a virtual meeting in my car, right? So when I stepped in, when I got through with the meeting, long story short, when I stepped in there, my sister was like running the place and everything. And it was like Bino, JB, and them, like, wow. And all I'm gonna say is, when we all met each other, it was like everybody was tight, and we've been tight ever since. Good morning, KT. Oh yeah, a time was had. I'm like that lady. We had a time last night, and a time was had. KT said I had to come get my girl. Yes, you did. It was hard. Hey, look here, KT. It was a whole lot of come getting. That's why I said, if we got together, I ain't finna make no promises that I can't keep. I'm not gonna make no promises that I can't keep. If we have a tailgate and everything, we gonna have a tailgate. Everybody just go for what you know. That's all I know. I'm gonna tell you like this. But look here, let me tell you like this, Governor. But whoever brings the macaroni and cheese, it better be well worth it. I gotta take my glasses off because I started crying because everyone was tight with everyone else, but never mind. Welcome to Free for All Friday, everybody. Welcome to Free for All Friday on the morning run. It was. See, Anitra, I'd have got started. See, my goodness. What about some collard green? Now, let me tell you something, Anitra. If somebody mess up some collard green, they can't cook. They just can't cook. I'm just telling you now. Don't listen, America. And we're gonna get on script here in just a minute. Wait a minute. All right, I'm trying. Okay, here we go. If you mess up collard greens and you mess up, I'm talking about macaroni and cheese, you can't cook. I'm sorry. You just can't cook. Bino's in charge of the mason jar. Bino is in charge of the mason jar. Overcooked collard greens and burnt rice. Jesus, take the wheel. Please, Jesus. Please, and give us some cooking lessons while they at it. Man, that macaroni cheese had my sister say. I can't repeat what my sister said. My sister was just sitting up there shaking her head. And she just sat there with the most disgusted look on her face, like, what? Man. I think that's why some folks are having some issues out there. They got hold of that mac and cheese, Anitra, and my Lord, Jesus Christ, help us in this hour. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Oh yeah. No, sir, don't. And listen, sour mac and cheese is about like bringing bad gumbo too. What you say? What you say, Governor? Wait a minute. Governor, welcome to Free for All Friday again, y'all. I'm sorry. I brought up the thing about a tailgate. But if we all got together, somebody gonna be in charge of something. All right, Steven. Okay, Coach. All right, Coach. Gotcha. Coach Carl, everybody. DSG, it was horrible. It was horrible. Now, some of the other stuff, it was fire. It was the business. But that mac and cheese, man. That ain't what it was. I'm like, Fred Sanford, dude went up and walked up to Fred and said, what it is. Fred said, what it was. Somebody said, what this is? I said, what it ain't. Cause man, that was horrible. That was horrible, man. That was horrible. But I'm telling you now, if we ever get together and have a tailgate, it's gonna be something serious. Yeah, I wouldn't even care who playing. Now the ribs was that you right, KT. Now them ribs was the business. The ribs was the business. The ribs was the business. And some of the other vegetables of it was something else that they had. You know, I can't remember. It was real good, but that mac and cheese. Whoa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just saying, Piano Man, if a person mess up mac and cheese, they need to be banned from cooking. Exactly. You know what? I got to show that double A. If a person mess up mac and cheese, they need to be banned from cooking. Banned from cooking. Listen, that mac and cheese ain't supposed to be meeting me talking about, hello. It's supposed to be doing it. It's not supposed to be doing that. It's not supposed to be doing that. That's what, I'm not, listen, I'm not supposed to speak nothing. Let me be quiet. Because that's not going to come out right. Because Anitra is pouncing. She's waiting on Piano Man to make one mistake. And I was about to make it too. I was about to make it. Anitra, this was in Tuscaloosa last year. This was in Tuscaloosa last year at a tailgate, and this is how I met everybody. This is how I met, you know. This is how I met everybody. Whoever cooked it, whoever it was that cooked it on the bus. Oh my goodness. That mac and Anitra, that mac and cheese was horrible. That mac and cheese was horrible. My goodness. So we have a tailgate, y'all. Now, listen. Now I'm gonna say this. Though, on the real. That music was the business. The setup was the business. You know, Governor said that mac and cheese was sliding on folks. Slip sliding away. It would just slip slide. Man, I ain't lying to y'all. You know, they didn't use enough something. Something wasn't gelling in the mac and cheese. Something just wasn't gelling. But overall, it was a fun atmosphere. It really was. It really was a fun atmosphere. I had fun rubbing it in them Georgia folks' face. Man, I had a good time. And even though me and my sister had to leave early because we had to get back and everything, but it was good. It was good, you know. Great atmosphere except for the macaroni and cheese. No, there was no structure to it, KT. You're right. There was no structure to it. So I'm gonna take double A's. You know, somebody mess up the mac and cheese, they need to be banned from cooking. They need to be banned. Justin, roll tide, brother. Welcome to Free Fall Friday. I'm going to get to the script in just a minute, but we just kind of reminiscing, and we're just kind of talking up on some things, and they started packing it up at halftime. They did, and then they fooled around. Then Alabama fools around and let Georgia back in the game. And y'all know how that ended was. That ending was something serious, man. That ending was something serious. Yeah, man. But I this morning again, we're just having some fun. This morning, I've spent the last 20 minutes talking about macaroni and cheese and a tailgate. You know, we all know who's gonna be in charge of the Mason jar, and that's Bino. That's Bino. Bino's gonna be in charge of the Mason jar. I ain't going no further than that. That's all I'm gonna say about that there. But y'all, we had some fun, and I would love to get together sometime. We just have fun. Just have fun. Have fun. DSG, wait a minute. Ronnie, dude, that thing was running the 100-yard dash. Ronnie. Ooh, oh. Exactly. You can't eat at everybody's house. You got that right, man. Now you said something then. Yes, Lord. Ronnie, DSG, Ronnie is an understatement, bro. Ask JB. What JB said it was sliding on there. That bad boy was sliding in the pan. It was sliding in the pan. That bad boy was sliding in the pan, man. I ain't lying to you. I'm gonna tell you this. More water than noodles. If you were thirsty, you should have just visited that macaroni and cheese, man. If you were thirsty, I'm telling you, and you want to, wait a minute, if pot liquor is your thing, that macaroni and cheese, man, would have been right up your alley. Oh, my goodness. Kimberly, dang, girl. Y'all, Governor said, you know it's bad when people went to the store for a snack. Man, look at him. Yes, that literally happened. That happened, Anitra. That happened. That oh, I'm serious. KT, yes, exactly what I said. If pot liquor your thing, that right there, and you could have sucked the juice right. And let me tell you something. That macaroni and cheese, once you suck the juice out of it, I don't know what you would have had left. Man, what? That KT ain't lying. She ain't lying. She was right there with that when that crowd took place. Oh my goodness. That doggone shit. Governor saying was undercooked and overcooked and watered down. That's a shame. That somebody. Anitra. See, what was wrong? What was wrong? What was wrong? No, this was a catering company, DSG. A catering company. What was wrong was it was disguised, okay? If y'all remember right, the cheese was looking good on top. It's when you took that spoon and went through that first layer. That's when everything started scattering. That's when everything started scattering. It was It was like everything when you took that spoon and went through that first layer of cheese and everything. That's when they all got up. Hey, look here. Hey, look here, Nitra. That first noodle say slide to the right. Oh my goodness. Grab your straw in. I'm with you, KT. Man, that was something serious, boy. What's up, Jeff? Herb and Raj, welcome to the Free Fall Friday. There's a real free fall over here. I have not gotten to nothing on my script yet because we got stuck at the tailgate, Herb and Raj, and we talking about some macaroni and cheese. Crisscross, the cha-cha slide. And they were doing the tango and everything. I'm serious, man. Man, just like what you said, it parted like the Red Sea. It parted like the Red Sea. All we needed was Moses and the children of Israel. We were the children of Israel. I'm serious, man. I'm serious. Herbert Rod, welcome, man. We sorry. I'm not talking football right now. I'm talking tailgate. We're talking about an experience, and we're talking about if we all met and what one of the prerequisites is that whoever is in charge of the macaroni and cheese, please make sure that it's macaroni and cheese. That's all we're saying. Please make sure. Please make sure. But overall, we did, we had a good time. Overall, we had a good time. But that macaroni and cheese, man, it was indeed an experience. I'm gonna say it in the words of KT and my sister. A time was had. A time was had. Kimberly, I know how to make homemade macaroni and cheese. I know how to make it. I really do. Homemade? Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Yes, sir. The Prince of E. Down for the count. Down for the count. Hey, Diane. Good to see you. Roll Tide. He's listening and enjoying. By the way, some food dishes prepped by some cooks are best left at home in the trash. And Diane, and that macaroni and cheese. You know what? Diane, if they had thrown that macaroni and cheese in the trash, that trash would have thrown it right back out. They would have thrown it right back at them. I'm telling you, man, that was nasty. Look here. Yes, we did, JB, because we wasn't expecting that there. We wasn't expecting that there. We were not expecting that. That was totally a surprise. That was totally a surprise. Oh my goodness. Herb and Raj, let me ask you this before you get to going. What you think is going to happen to Michigan today, Herb and Raj? What do you think is going to happen with Michigan? That verdict is supposed to come down today. Anitra, unfortunately, nothing. That's the part of the experience I don't want to talk about. Delete that question, Anitra. Delete that question. Y'all. Delete it. Yeah, let me bring it up. this is what's going on, Herb and Raj. I made a statement that, you know, we're all pretty tight-knit group and we get along. You see it, we're having fun. We talk football, we have fun, we talk about life, everything else. But I made a statement and said that if we have a tailgate, whomever is in charge of making the macaroni and cheese, please make sure that it's macaroni and cheese. Those of us that were at a tailgate last year, we've just taken it from there. And we just had some fun with the macaroni and cheese. But Herb and Raj, when we were eating it, no. When we was attempting to eat that, no, but it didn't do what it do, Herb and Raj. It just didn't do what it do. No, sir. I'm telling you, it's like what Governor said. Governor said it was sliding on everybody's face. Hey, Herb, it fooled everybody because that cheese was looking straight up there on the top. But when you took that first spoon and got past that first line of cheese, then everybody started doing the cha-cha slide. Man, wait a minute, KT, you just know what you made me think of. That's the first time I ever had macaroni soup. Macaroni and cheese soup. Oh my goodness. Herb and Raj, Grandma didn't make that there. Mama didn't make that there. Shucks. A no cooking sister did. Man, soup. I'm talking soup with extra gravy. Extra gravy. I ain't lying to you. Soup with extra gravy. But anyway, Herb, I asked you about goulash. Shoot, KT, don't disrespect goulash like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That wasn't even goulash. That wasn't even hash. I don't know what you call that there. I don't know what you call that there. Ooh, my goodness. I'm telling y'all now, so we have a tailgate now, whomever make the macaroni and cheese, you make sure you get one of them old church mothers from back in the Gap to help you with that. If you a new schooler doing this, go get one of them old church mothers to help you and everything. And I'm going to tell you something else. And I prefer mine smoked. I ain't talking about no cigarette smoke either. I prefer mine smoked. Okay? Put some razzmatazz in there. More, come on with it now. But if your macaroni and cheese is remotely looking like what we describing, that means you can't cook macaroni and cheese. Ephraim, roll tide. Welcome to Free for All Friday, man. It's a real live free for all. But Herb, I asked you about what do you think will happen with Michigan? That verdict is coming down today. That's what I'm actually waiting on because it's 10 minutes to 10 their time. It should be going on now. Moon Rocker, what the business is, player? Yeah, man. Yeah, oh yeah, man. We hamming it up in here today. I'm really waiting on. Yeah, exactly. I'm saying Herb and Raj, I'm telling you this, and I've said this from the word go. Right quick. It's not going nothing. I don't even think they're going to get a bowl ban. I don't think if they get a bowl ban, that's going to surprise me. That will surprise me. Harbaugh getting in trouble. That's a joke now that he's gone. But we'll see. I'm waiting on it to come down now and everything. But I am having fun this morning. But at some point or another, no, they're not going to lose the Natty. I've said that too. See, so we thinking of like I said, like I told you the other day, Herb and Raj, I'm new at this, but We think along the same lines, bro. We thinking along the same lines. We're thinking along the same lines. Yeah, Michigan's going to get a bowl invitation because they're Michigan. Right, Governor? They're going to get a bowl invitation. But I'm still of the accord that if it were Bama doing this, they would have thrown a book at us. I think it goes back to like what somebody put in the chat a few minutes ago. Money talks. Money talk. And it's not the fact that Bama's broke or anything, but they want to make an example out of Bama because Bama is too much history there. Winning history. That's what the problem is. That's what the real problem is. Fool around and let Bama win this year. Watch all of the allegations start coming out. Watch and see. Watch and see. You know. Watch and see. You know. Yes, Lord. You gonna make some dirty rice? Shoot, that was some dirty. That was some. No. DSG, that was some whitewater. That was some whitewater mac and cheese there, boy. I ain't lying to you. Good grace of life. Yeah, exactly, KT. We would have been there. They would have nailed Bama to the cross. If that had been Bama in Michigan's spot, Bama would have almost gotten the death penalty. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. See, I'm going to put this up here, DSG, but you're going to be in charge of this statement. Them old churchmen had that little fat hanging from their arm. Oh, you know they about to eat good, boy. Yes, sir. And look at him. And they look at him, DSG, and they hum when they cook it. Oh, it's some stuff going on. And when you hear a lot of humming in the kitchen, they cooking for real. Hey, Van, I don't mind. I don't mind. That's cool. That's cool. I have nothing to hide, bro. Nothing to hide. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. Whitewater. Hey, Coach Carl, that's old Bill Clinton special right there. I'm serious, man. I'm serious. That's that doggone JB, man. JB. I don't. Y'all. Woo. I'm gonna tell you like this: there wasn't no mac and cheese I was used to. Hot dog with food color. Oh Lord, I'm serious. Latoya, I ain't finna put Governor in timeout. I'm inclined to agree with him. I don't think Michigan loses the Natty. I don't either. Herb, I'm gonna put that up there. I think Harbaugh gets in trouble, which won't matter, and maybe Moore gets suspended. And what's crazy about that suspension part, Herb, is they pick the games that they want to suspend it. What kind of foolishness is that? Don't get me started on that again, Herb and Raj, because I had a whole say on that yesterday, a whole spiel. I wished I could pick my punishment when I was growing up. I never would have got a whipping. I never would have got punished. I would have said, I wash dishes for 3 months. That wouldn't require no pain. That wouldn't require me losing anything. You know, washing dishes for 3 months. But they're picking the games that Sharon Moore is going to get suspended. That's why I said that nothing's going to happen to him. Yeah. Just, oh, how nice. Oh, how nice. You get to pick your own game. What we got in the office today? We got any, I know I sent you a couple of things. I know one I said we're gonna save for another time. But just do your thing, bro. What we got today? We got something back there today. Because I done got lost in this macaroni and cheese deal. I was going to say something else, but y'all done took me there with this macaroni and cheese because I wish that, now this is what I wish that we could do. I wish that we could get together, and if we had a tailgate, I wish that we could do it. We could have a tailgate and meet, have some type of vacation or something like that, or we could just meet at a game or whatever. I just wish, I wish that we could and give everybody a chance to meet each other, this, that, and the third. And look here, Governor, look here, Bino, I ain't asking for no extra anything. Everybody have to pay your own way, this, that, and the third. We'll have a meeting spot, the meet and greet, this, that, and the third. But who's going to be watching the door? Bino. Bino and Gary. Well, LaToya. Okay, let me sit down and think about it. Let me sit down and think about it. We'll figure it out. We'll sit down and think about it. LaToya, you just won't let me be great. You just won't let me be great. Yeah, we all have to save some money there, Kimberly. That's the object, saving money. I'm gonna be quiet on that. Okay, LaToya gonna be in charge of the honeybees. You sound like what's her name? Della Reese's character on Harlem Nights. You in charge of the girls? Are you in charge of the girls? I'm in charge. You in charge of the honeybees? Are you in charge of the honeybees? Oh my goodness. But anyway, we're quick coming up short. Okay, y'all, right quick. Dog. I'm gonna send this. Oh, I can't do it now. I'll do it later. But this is what's happening. Okay, this is what's happening. By the way, y'all. Yeah, we're doing Keeping It a Buck tonight. We're doing Keeping It a Buck. We are. Me and KB will be keeping it a buck tonight. We try to keep it a buck all the time, but we sure enough gonna be keeping it a buck tonight. For those of you that, like I said, if you have not subscribed to KB, if you have not subscribed to KB's new channel, let's get it. Let's get there. We know what happened. I'm not gonna keep highlighting that part. He has a new channel, and let's support. Let's get those 23,000 back and beyond. If you've already subscribed, thank you. If you know some people that have not, here we go. There are some bold projections. We take these off so I can see a little bit. Kind of flicked it here this morning. There are some bold projections that are out already, and everything, and they're going to update. This is coming from CBS, and each week they'll update. And I told you all before that week 1 is going to be bringing about some shakeups from the Jump Street. It's going to bring out from the Jump Street. What's up, G Bama boy? Roll Tide, brother, roll Tide. And week 1 gonna bring out some shakeups. Oh, matter of fact, week 0 gonna bring out some shakeups too, with Iowa State and Kansas State playing next weekend. So anyway, in the for your quarterfinals, they've already predicted that in the Rose Bowl, it'll be Penn State there. In the Orange Bowl, it will be Clemson there. And then in the Cotton Bowl, it will be Ohio State there. Depending upon how this all goes today with Michigan, I'm going to say Ohio State will not win the Big Ten. Oh, well, no. No, okay. They've got Penn State pick. 2 minutes now. Wait. So apparently they got Penn State picked to win the Big Ten. I don't think so. I'm of the firm belief that if they don't throw the book at Michigan, Michigan will win the Big Ten. Michigan's going to beat Ohio State again. There's a quarterback battle at Ohio State that very few people are talking about. And I saw that yesterday, last night to be exact. But there's this other guy who's really pushing Julian Sayin. So it's not really written in the cards yet that Julian Sayin is going to get it. I'm just saying. I'm not sure about that one yet. So I'm just saying. So, but CBS is predicting that it's going to be Penn State. I'm predicting. Good morning, Dr. Crystal Roll Tide. Glad you made it. Good morning, Sue. Anitra, your friend is here. Okay. Let the festivities begin. Let me get mine in right quick. I just don't believe Penn State is going to beat Ohio State. And I don't believe Ohio State is going to beat Michigan. Therefore, I believe that Michigan is going to be in Pasadena, and Penn State will be where Ohio State is. Ohio State will make the playoffs, yeah, but not so high. Not so high. Not so high. But they have Penn State versus the 7 and the 10 winner, Clemson versus the 6 to 11 winner, and the Cotton Bowl and Ohio State versus the 5 through 12 winner. Now, we all know that these things are liable to change throughout the course of the year. This is just a preseason projection right here, right? So, in your first round, and in Notre Dame Stadium, they're projected to have it be Notre Dame versus LSU in South Bend, and the winner will face Ohio State, and they are predicting LSU to win that game. LSU to win the game. They're all in the first round. You've got Texas Tech. I told you all from the start. Dwight, if you back there, can you pull up the Michigan schedule versus the Penn State schedule? Is there any way we can pull that up and we can see that right quick? But in the second game, we got Texas Tech versus Miami, and the winner will face Texas. I made the statement that watch Texas Tech. As a matter of fact, they predicted Texas Tech to win the Big 12. Now, that's not saying much because most of your Big 12 schools don't function defensively. They're not defensive-minded schools. They're more offensive-minded. So, therefore, they're going to put a lot of points on the board. Even though Colorado has Warren Sapp at Colorado defensive specialist, they still not that good of a defensive team. They're still not that, And yeah, Ephraim, it is wide open, but here they predicted Texas Tech to win. And I've been saying Texas Tech went in that transfer portal and lit it up. They lit it up. They really did. They lit it up, which leads me to something else. But just remind me, Somebody put in the chat to remind me to talk about Georgia and Texas. Remind me to talk about Georgia and Texas while it's on my brain. And then, but they got Texas Tech picked to play Miami, and the winner will face Texas, and they picked Texas Tech to beat Miami. Okay. Also, Alabama playing Boise State. That winner gets Clemson in the Orange Bowl. And they got Alabama picked to win. Well, no. Oh, wow. That's a toss-up game. Alabama Boise's toss-up. Georgia, Oregon toss-up. Wow. Are you serious? A toss-up game. And the winner gets Clemson. Now, mind you, Alabama, they got Alabama in a toss-up at Saban Field. And then Georgia, Oregon in Athens. Now watch this. So here we go. All right, here we are. I got to do this. To the stage. Here we are. It's the man. It's the wise one. It's Coach Carl. What's up, Coach?
What's going on, my brother?
Man, we just up here having some fun. And, you know, I'm looking at these bowl projections, Coach. And I'm finding it very, very interesting that CBS here has called the Alabama Boise State game, when if they make it that far in the playoffs, a toss-up game. Also, Georgia and Oregon as well, toss-up. And these both played at home, Coach Carl.
Hey, the thing about toss-up games, right? If CBS called it Alabama and Boise or Alabama victory by 14 points, who gonna watch the game?
Wait a minute, say that again, Coach.
If they say it's gonna be Alabama and Boise State gonna play, Alabama gonna beat Boise by 14 plus, who gonna watch the game?
Oh, I got you.
If they say pick 'em, right, and then Boise make it, Bama make it, and it's been a pick 'em all year long, you're gonna have everybody from Boise watching the game, everybody from Bama, everybody from around the country in Michigan, Ohio, states of the world. They all gonna be watching the game because it's a pick 'em, and Boise has a chance to beat Bama. Boise beat Bama, you know that's the biggest upset in the world.
Yeah.
So everybody will be watching. So they're gonna make sure all these games that they projecting are gonna be pick'ems, or they're gonna be 2-point games, or somebody gonna be favored by 5 points or less. So they get intrigue going about football. You can't just go out there preseason polls and you dropping the game and saying that Georgia's gonna beat Oregon by 15 points. At that point, they're not gonna let Oregon in the playoff.
Right. Well, they got Alabama at number 6, and that's what I was about to go over. Excuse me. They got Notre Dame 5th, LSU 12th. They've got Texas Tech in the 8th seed, Miami in the 9th seed, Alabama in the 6th seed, Boise State in the 11th seed, and Georgia in the 7th seed, Oregon in the 10th seed. That's where they have that one. And let me see. I should have got. I'm trying to see something else here. Okay, and then Penn State at Penn State at number 2, Texas at Penn State at number 2, Clemson 3, Texas 1, Ohio State 4. I'm of the firm belief. I told him, depending upon what happens with Michigan, which I'm glad I have you on here, Coach. What do you think happens with Michigan today? Coach? Okay. Let me add you back. Okay. All right, Coach, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Coach? All right, there he is. Everybody, it's Coach Carl in the flesh. There he is. What's up, Coach? Let me see. Did I mute you? Nope, I did. Well, let me see. Let me mute this one. Let me see. Okay, where we at, Coach? Okay, soon as Coach gets back. Yeah, I think so there too, Anitra. Got a connection there, bad connection. But I'm just not sold on Ohio State. I can see them finishing that low, whatever. But to go over Michigan, I mean, to be there. Wait a minute now. All right, hold up. All right, let's do something. Let me do this. You on, Coach?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I hear you now.
And there's something going on with the app, so I tried to. I was on the app, and the app kept cutting out.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. I asked you, what do you think happens with Michigan today?
Nothing. If something happened with Michigan, man, it'll surprise me. But that's one of those Big Ten schools, and the NCAA has a real liking to the Big Ten community. So I just don't see nothing happen to Michigan. I can see the NCAA saying that, we would come down on Michigan, blah, this and that. But Harbaugh already left, so we'll put a suspension on Harbaugh and not do anything to the program because he was the problem and not the program. I can see that happen.
What do you think they do to Connor Stallion?
They already got rid of him, so I don't think that nothing gonna happen to him. But he already been banned from college football, right? So
okay,
they can't do. They ain't gonna do nothing more than that. They're just gonna keep him out of college football, out of NCAA college football. So he done took the harder punishment. I don't see him doing anything to Michigan. If they do, it will surprise me. I would have them remove the national championship because they stole all the signs, and that's how they beat a lot of people. So I'll have them remove it or put an extra beside or something. But they ain't gonna do that because it's Michigan, and the Michigan hadn't won anything in 100 years. Seem like so. I don't think they're gonna do anything to Michigan, man. If they do, it'll surprise me.
I hear you. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm with you, Coach Carl. If they do something, even in my other chat with a lot of the other fans, I've said it. Nothing's really going to happen to them, no more than maybe a bowl. Not even a bowl restriction, but probably scholarship reductions and things like that for a little while and everything. But mostly a slap on the wrist. But banning them from a bowl, taking the natty away, vacating wins, that's not gonna happen. That won't happen. But I did say, Coach, that if that were Bama, they'd be throwing the book at Bama. Coach probably done cut out again. Okay, hold up.
My bad, man.
Okay, you good?
Anybody from the SEC, what they got,
Oh, yeah.
will get the head cut off because the SEC is the most hated conference. So
Yes, Lord. SEC is very hated. But we're gonna see here in a few minutes. I'm waiting on it to come down. I was trying to hang around a little while to see what they were going to do, so we could kind of talk about it before I got off the air. But might have to wait until tonight when I'm with KB. We on the show tonight. Maybe we'll talk about it for a little while then. But me personally, as of 9:16 Central Standard Time, I don't think nothing of any major significance is going to happen with Michigan. Nothing going to happen to them. That life is just going to keep going right along. So, but anyway, back to these bowl projections right quick. They got, Georgia facing Oregon. That's a toss-up. Alabama, Boise, toss-up. Texas Tech versus Miami. They got Texas Tech pick the win. Wow. But I've said to everybody that watch Texas Tech real close this year. Now, they don't play no defense out there, but they got a little something going on out there. And so that's how that would go. Notre Dame versus LSU. And then they've got LSU picked to beat Notre Dame, which I don't think that's going to happen. That would happen. Not at that time of the year up in South Bend. Yeah, JB, exactly what you said. So FSU in the state of Florida wanted to sue for not making the playoff 2 years ago, but very quiet on the Michigan allegations. Yeah, exactly what you said. Very quiet. So that's why I'm of the firm persuasion. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd rather talk about the macaroni and cheese than talk about Michigan because nothing's going to happen to them. Nothing's going to happen. And it's like what Coach Carl said, because the SEC is so despised and hated and disliked by every other conference, then if that was I'm calling it for what it is. So it is what it is.
Yo, PM.
Yo.
Man, if it was Vanderbilt, we would have a different subject.
Yeah.
Man, it could have been Vandy. They would have got on Vandy even harder because, y'all the smart ones. Y'all know not to do anything illegal because you too smart to be doing something like that. Michigan, Ohio State, anybody in the Big Ten getting passes, man, because of the fact that it's the Big Ten. The Big Ten conference have their hand in so many different avenues in NCAA that once they start coming down on them, the Big Ten say, "Oh no, you can't do that." And then,
and Coach Carl, all it took for all of this dander to start up is when teams like Purdue and everybody started complaining about it. Because I can remember when
Purdue started complaining,
is when Purdue said something.
Yeah, if Purdue start complaining, it's gonna go down.
Yeah. Purdue started complaining because Purdue, it was Purdue, Indiana. I want to say Purdue, Indiana were the first two that said something, but Purdue made a big stink about it. They really did. and that's what opened up Ohio State to launch their own when I say launch an investigation, they looked into it, and when Purdue was telling them what was going on, then that's when the peanut butter hit the face. Goes back to like what you and JB just said, that if you got
yeah. Man, we gotta they're gonna have to get something going on with the NCAA, because the NCAA a bunch of punks. Too many people taking advantage of the NCAA. They're a bunch of punks. They don't have no backbone. They're too soft right now. So they're gonna have to get some type of, I don't want to say it, but they need to get some type of manhood about themselves and just go in and just start setting the precedents on how things gonna work for college football. Because as of right now, people doing what they want to do.
Exactly.
In the transfer portal, like you got the Spygate going on. For long, you gonna have Deflategate going on. We already got pay to play going on, and all different type crap going on in the NCAA that we need to get a hold to, because it's not making it fair for all kids. Most of the kids out here that's talented not getting $5, $6, $8 million, and they wishing and looking like they can, so they despising the kids that does get that type of money. Hatred all around the country and all around the football world. So the NCAA has to do something. Stop being a punk, man. Just do something.
Exactly.
Call in the NFL and get the NFL to help you at some point. But you gotta do something instead of sitting around and being a bunch of cowards.
Yeah.
You getting paid all that money to be a punk.
Yeah.
Just give me that money. I won't be a punk. Tell you that much.
If you getting paid that much to take that position, then matter of fact, just go on and get rid of the whole system, because it's a whole like what it is on my show today. It's a whole free fall. Nobody has any teeth. Nobody has a spine. Nobody has nothing. Everybody just do whatever they want to do, and that's what the NCAA has come to, and that's why nothing has happened to Michigan. Because I'm telling you again, I'm with you, JB, and anybody else. When it comes down to the SEC, sure they do. But now, Coach, you know as well as I know, if it was Bama, this would have been settled 2 years ago when everything started happening.
It wouldn't have took 5 months.
Exactly. Shoot, it wouldn't have took 5 minutes. They would say, they got to go.
They would have said, okay, the allegations are here, but we have actual video evidence of you in the crowd videoing teams on their sideline. We're gonna void all the games you won for the last 5 years. Coach Saban, you done in college football for the rest of your life.
You can't even comment on a game. No ESPN, no nothing. Forever. And we're going to even make an appeal to the NFL to ban you there. That's a bunch of toothless tigers. That's what the NCAA is. Toothless tigers. They have no teeth. None at all.
I ain't call them a tiger, man. They're some bobcats.
I wouldn't even call them.
They're a toothless bobcat with no claws.
With no claws either. They can't
There's
even
no
claw. I'm gonna be quiet on that one, Coach Carl, because that's gonna go somewhere. And some folks in my chat over there, they I ain't going there.
They can't. But, they so toothless and clawless they can't even climb a tree.
Can't do nothing. No power.
The NCAA just like that damn white water damn macaroni you just got to talking about.
Just Don't even
useless.
look good. Nothing appealing.
Just-
When you take the cheese off, I'm
useless.
telling you, that macaroni and cheese that day, Coach Carl was doing the cha-cha slide. I'm telling you now.
Hey, just useless macaroni. Who made that shit? The NCAA?
Yeah, they did it and expected us to eat it. They forgot it was some real brothers and sisters over there that know what macaroni and cheese look like.
Damn. What was y'all at?
In Tuscaloosa at a tailgate.
Oh Lord, with that guy?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to give him a pass on that one because he wasn't in charge of the food. But Lord, Jesus, that macaroni and cheese was horrible. I saw better mud pies than that, bro. I'm telling you, Lord Jesus the Christ, that there was horrible.
Well. Well, okay, let's say, well.
Yes,
What
sir.
the hell is this? Water in my macaroni? You better start talking, chick.
See, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, that was bad. And that's how I look at the NCAA. I look at them as a pan of bad macaroni. Look good. Look. Let me tell you something, Coach. That cheese had it looking so inviting and appetizing. But when you took that spoon and went up under that first layer, I'm telling you then, if that macaroni would have had some shoes on, it would have got up and started walking around. I'm telling you. That bad boy was running. I'm talking about it was running. I'm gonna tell you what, it was running faster than Forrest Gump.
Damn. Ooh.
Like what JB said, it was sliding on everybody's plate. It was slid on in there.
It wasn't even slid on my plate.
Man, I said, oh, no, man. No.
Man, when I seen, I'm gonna tell you no lie. If they had a dipped that thing and I had a seen that on my plate, don't you know I would have talked about whoever made that macaroni like a dog all day long.
And it sat there. That mac and cheese, it's probably still sitting there. I'm telling you. It's probably still sitting there after going on a year. It's probably still sitting there.
It might be right now.
Birds wanted it.
It might be right now though.
Lord shucks. Man, that thing, it wasn't no getting right with that there. But anyway, on the last thing, Piano Man, I watched Locked On Seminoles podcast. They are scared of Quay Rousseau. One guy got on here yesterday and said that he didn't think Rousseau had it. What you got to say, Coach? Now, you've seen him.
Yeah, I seen Quay Rousseau. I seen Quay Rousseau in high school. If you don't have no fear for Quay Rousseau, you got to be stupid. Quay Rousseau is the same guy. You should fear Quay Rousseau kind of like you fear Will Anderson. He's the same exact size, same height, same speed, maybe a little bit shorter, but I think Quay Rousseau bench pressed almost 100 pounds more than Will Anderson did. I know he squatted more than Will Anderson. I know he wanted more than Will Anderson because he come from Alabama, middle class Alabama, from the hood basically, come from nowhere. Will Anderson came out of Georgia.
Right.
His parents were a little bit better than what Quay's saying. Quay is playing for his life, his livelihood. He finally getting a chance to get his shine on. Will came in day one as a starter. The cats that had to rise to the top, they gonna kill you. Quay Rousseau gonna destroy some people, man. As long as he stay healthy, you better feel that guy. I'm telling you. Him, James Smith, Jeremiah Beeman off that line, they better fear him because those guys come from the bottom.
See, you know what? And please forgive me for my vernacular here, Coach. But you need guys like that on your team in college who has seen the hardest of some things. The hardest of some things. And take it and translate that to the football field. That's where your dogs come from. That's where your dogs come from. They got that mentality because they've had to fight basically all their lives. They know what it's like to be challenged. They know what's up. They know what the business is. You know. So you better fear it.
And then they don't got the business in the streets. They don't got the business in high school. They don't got the business in college, and now they're in the business of giving it. So now you don't took all this business all your life. Now it's time to start giving that business. You seen them boys in high school, man. Quay Russaw was so feared in high school that from the likes of teams like Auburn had tough players down there. They game playing around Quay Russaw, double team Quay Russaw, double team James Smith, and then we'll just play against everybody else. So they were allocating 4 or 5 people to James Smith and Quay Russaw, and then they'll just run the ball the opposite direction and just take their chance on everybody else. That's just how much fear they had of those two boys.
See what I'm saying? So sometimes you need them guys like that, man. That's them dogs. That's them dogs. They and like what you said, they coming to hurt you. They coming to hurt you. They coming to hurt you. They ain't finna play with you. They ain't finna play with you.
Remember when we had the likes of those kids, man, like Terrence Cole and them that didn't have much, that came in and they just tried to dog you out. They tried to hurt everybody in that way. The Jonathan Allens, the Warren Paynes of the world, they just wanted to bulldog everybody that they saw. We was a better team with those guys, those rugged guys. When we had those rugged ones, we was a whole better team. Bama was feared when they had those boys from the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody was talking what they saying. Oh, they got all them thugs on the team.
That's what you need.
We was feared when we had those thugs on the team.
That's it. You know, I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna tell you something now. I'm gonna tell you something about Bray Hubbard. Where Bray Hubbard is actually from. Yeah, it come from a cool situation. But where Bray actually is crazy in that particular area. It's crazy. I'm gonna wait on Coach Carter to come back. It's crazy where Bray's from on that Gulf Coast, on that end of town. It's crazy. On that end of the coast, it's crazy. Continuing to go eastward, it's crazy. Matter of fact, if you really want to know the truth about it, the whole coast is crazy. On whether you're going westward, going toward Louisiana, eastward, going towards Alabama, is crazy. It's crazy. And those guys come in with a mentality, you know, they're playing for something. They're playing for something. Wasn't there for likeness. You got that right, JB. But it wasn't there to be liked. Not there to be liked at all. Not there to be liked. There to make your presence felt and everything. And so I believe on the first go round, hey, look at him. 15 days, we rolling, we coming into Tallahassee, and we're coming in with the business. We got to come in with the business. So I don't feel sorry for the team we are going, but I don't either. I don't feel sorry for nobody. I don't. I ain't feeling sorry for nobody. I'm with old bro on my intro there. We gonna have to baptize some folks this year. Baptize everybody. Baptize them. Because we got to just baptize them. I done said enough. I done said enough. It's just time to let's get with the getting. It's time to get with the getting. So, the ruling still hadn't come down. I got to go. I got to go get some clothes out the cleaners, and then told you I'm going to find me some. I'm going to find me some macaroni and cheese. Coach Carl, I'm going to find me some macaroni and cheese, man. I got to add it to the state. Coach, I'm going to find me some macaroni and cheese. What you say, LaQuation? You get baptized, you get baptized, you get baptized, everybody get baptized.
Baptized in the funk.
Yes, sir. You gonna get everybody getting baptized. Everybody getting baptized.
Baptized in mac and cheese.
You getting baptized in that mac and cheese. I'm gonna tell you what. Let me tell you something. If somebody's life was dependent upon that mac and cheese, they lost it. They lost it. Man, they lost it. Good land of mercy. You get baptized, you get baptized, you get baptized. Everybody getting baptized. That's right, delivered. I'm just saying now, everybody gonna get the business. I don't care if Joe's Thanksgiving turkey ain't showing up to next Mother's Day. Everybody's getting the business this year. So
you said the macaroni and cheese had more damn water than the baptizing pool.
It did. It did. All it needed was a preacher to go in there and say, I baptized.
Say I baptized you in the main name of the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Man, we're going to do some baptizing this year, but I'm going to tell you what, but I'm going to put it to you this way. Oh, I got a good idea, Coach Carl. Every time we beat somebody, I'm going to get that little company to make the loser that famous macaroni and cheese that they served us last year at that tailgate. This is on us. Don't say we didn't give you nothing. This is your parting gift right here. The famous Bama macaroni and cheese.
You mean tell me it was catered?
With a capital C. With a capital C, yes.
Man, you mean now, come on now, you gotta tell me Kimberly didn't make that.
Kimberly can cook. Compared to that.
Yeah, one Kimberly, one Anitra. Somebody was playing a prank on that woman with that macaroni and cheese.
What Governor said it wasn't catered, it was carded. I'm not. See, Anitra. Don't ask me that, Coach Carl. What Anitra said. Don't ask me that. That's a sensitive subject with me. That's a sensitive subject. I almost cuss. Listen, see, Anitra trying. They trying to bring me out of character. I almost cuss right there, Coach. I'm trying my best to maintain my cool.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Don't blame yourself. Don't blame yourself. You gotta blame that on Steven. Say Steven paid for it.
Damn. That damn man. That damn wasn't even that Stevie Wonder can do it better than that. Yeah, JB, she ruffling feathers now. I'm just saying. Anitra ruffling feathers. She ruffling feathers. She was my fave. I'm telling you. Don't ask me about that pay thing.
Oh my goodness. I had to ask you that off air.
I'm gonna call you in a minute, Coach.
Dang. Boy, I tell you.
If Stacy Go Dogs made some macaroni and cheese like that, I would send a memo to all Georgia fans and tell them to disqualify her as a Georgia fan.
I'm telling you, man, that was some prank. That was a prank. That was a prank macaroni and cheese. It had to be a prank.
Ephraim asks, wonder will FSU go up tempo? Yes. I can tell you that right off the bat. Yes. Yes. They're going to go up tempo.
It's Gus Malzahn.
It's Gus Malzahn. Yeah, they're going to go up tempo. It's him. That's what he's known for. If he goes slow, it's going to be a long day for Florida State. I'm telling you now. That'll play more in the Alabama hands. But to answer your question, yes, they're going to go up tempo.
Yeah, he's only going to go slow if he has the lead.
Yeah, to milk the clock. To milk the clock. But he's going to play like he's behind Ephraim. I'm telling you, that's his MO. He's going to play like he's going to play like he's behind.
99% of the time.
Yep. Play like he's behind.
He gonna play
I tell you what, Kimberly, I'm gonna come over there one day, meet your folks, and we're gonna make that happen for you. It's gonna make it happen. What's up, Link? What's up with you? Good to see you. Roll Tide. But yeah, he's gonna play up tempo. He's gonna play up tempo, Ephraim. He's going to play up tempo. The run pass option. I'm telling you, RPO, that's gonna be Florida State's gonna do that till the cows come home. But what they're going to try to do, I'm telling you now, because Castellanos' weak link is passing. He's not the best passer in the world. He can do it if he has to, but they're going to try to utilize those running backs and Castellanos running the ball. They're going to focus more on running the ball. It will be some balance in there somewhere, but not much. That's where the up-tempo going to come in. Like Link said, that RPO. Watch it. Watch it. And it's going to be more, to me, it's going to be more run than it will pass. And a lot of your running is going to come from Castellanos.
Yeah, the bigger thing with Gus, man, they go slow until they get their first down. Once they get their first down, then it's all wheels. It's NASCAR, what they call it. So they all go at their first down. And then you're going to have to catch them. I mean, you literally going to have to catch them.
Uh-huh.
And if they get some of that talent out there in space going fast and they get you, they're thinking one way and entering another, it's going to be a long day. So he's going to have to come out there, play open and free for the first few bits, and then you turn around and wait till they get a little condensed where you can do something different. Right, man.
Because if Alabama gets settled in that thing and figure them out early, it'll be a long day for Florida State. Because you can't go from up tempo to slow and then you don't have no lead. No, that'd be that. Let's see here. He said zone defense or man defense with up tempo, Coach Carl. Coach. I'm glad you brought that up, Double A. Did you see where they kicked off? I want to say it was the starting safety. I think it was the starter. They kicked him off the team because he got into a physical altercation with the defensive coordinator. That happened the other day. And they've been talking about that the last 2 days. So, I don't know. But man, probably on your question though, Ephraim, man. Probably man. Hat on a hat. But Florida State's defense, I'm going to be doing some things next week. about Florida State AA. I'm gonna get some stuff going here, find out. But I will tell you this: they had to hit that transfer portal real hard. Matter of fact, okay. They're saying Michigan avoids postseason ban. I don't want to. Let me see something here. Okay. But Michigan AA hit that transfer portal. They went into that portal real hard and heavy. Because I'm not Michigan, excuse me. Florida State went into that transfer portal real hard and heavy. And one of the things that I will say, here we go, Big Ten, Florida State, blah, 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 blah. No. Florida State. My bad, it's the ACC, Florida State. Here we go with Florida State, right here. With Florida State had, I don't think I got the right one. That's not the one I want. Let me go to my other Bible. Yeah. Athlon. Right quick, y'all. I'm going to let y'all go. Here we go. Florida State actually had, on the depth chart, they actually had 1 on offense coming back and 5 on defense. 6 returning starters. Everything else, AA, transfer portal. That tells you the state of Florida State. 1 on offense, 5 on defense, a total of 6 returning starters. Do you think Florida State will use a lot of screens? Gus Malzahn? Maybe, maybe not. It's going to a lot of that, I think, is going to depend on Bama's defense. How Bama's defense responds to especially their RPO, especially the run, how they respond to it, how quick they are to respond to wherever the ball is. Then you'll see most times screens a lot of times don't work, especially a bubble screen. And you're trying to throw it to the short side of the field, even to the long side. A lot of times those screens don't work. Those screens got to be perfectly set up. Got to be a perfect setup. It's got to be the perfect storm. Now, you're right, Anitra, with Gus Malzahn, watch the trick plays. He's a trickster. He's a joker. He'll pull one out just for the sake of pulling it out. So that's how that's going. But I'm just saying, how I see as we go, the second scrimmage is tomorrow. A lot of things going to come out. That's why I'm kind of hesitant on talking about it. I'm waiting on the second scrimmage. You still got the injury thing, which I still believe is the number one X factor. Injuries on both sides, both offense and defense. Injuries is the number one X factor. Will we be, I'm not going to say injury free, but will injuries be kind to us this year? Jaden Roberts is already nicked up. He's already nicked up. Lacier Brooks is nicked up. God knows who else. Now, I'd rather take them being nicked up and it to be short term than for them to be nicked up and it's going to be long term. I don't want that. So anyway, y'all, but thank y'all, praying for no injuries. Exactly, Anitra. I'm praying for no injuries. Even though I know they're going to happen, but keep them to the minimum and nothing serious. Nothing serious. They're saying Sharon Moore got banned a third game. I'm not even interested in it because I told y'all nothing of significance was going to happen to him. Piano Man, Hope Lawson is where he's supposed to be, meaning not out of place. Exactly. I think a lot of that Double A had to deal with the defensive scheme, not being used to it, not being ready for it, not knowing. But now that you've had a year and now that you kind of understand it a lot more, I believe we're going to see a different Deontay Lawson this time. All I know is this. Disrespect is about to be addressed. Let me see. Something Susan wrote. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Susan. We need some of our own. But you know what, though? And you're right on that, Susan. I wouldn't do it basically against Florida State. I would just go straight up with them and beat them just straight up. Just straight up. No tricks, no tricks, no gimmicks. Just go straight at them. Get your feet wet. Say them tricks for somebody else. I don't think you would need them against Florida State. I don't think so. Yeah. I think he'll be ready, Double A. I think he will be ready. I think he will. Yeah, Isaiah Bond finally in the NFL. I hope he has learned his lesson. You see that the deck is stacked against you. Man, go out there and be great, man. Go out there and be great. Do your thing. Do your thing, Isaiah. I just wish he hadn't never left Alabama, but I got it. That's water under the bridge now. I got it. So, but I hope he sees what this is all about. Let's go out there and let's do your thing. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Keep that FSU game vanilla. I don't think you're gonna need trick plays to beat them. I think if you just line up and just go at them. Yeah, if you just line up and go at them. Line up and go at them. You'll beat Florida State. Line up and go at them. Exactly, Kimberly. No trick or treat. No trick or treat. Just get out there and play football. Address the disrespect. You don't need any trick plays to address disrespect. Just line up and play. Line up and play. Go at it. Go at it. Yeah. Oh yeah, Connor Stallion phone, his email, his everything, his iPad, his phone, his computer. They gonna be contacting Connor Stallion all day for really all this football season. Connor Stallion is gonna be the most wanted man in America today. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen for him. It's gonna happen to him. So anyway, well, y'all, 35 in the chat for real. If you hadn't hit the like button, please hit it. I haven't seen it. Thankful for everybody that's here. Yeah. Just keep them on their toes, right, Susan? Right, Susan. Exactly. Don't need no trick plays to beat them. Just line up and play. We're gonna find out here in the next few days, Anitra, on that one. Will Grubbs be on the field? Remains to be seen. Remains to be seen. We're gonna see. But I think there's a different feel. I think Ty's gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be fine. I just think we're gonna be fine. I went and got my jerseys out the cleaners there. Anitra and Susan, I went and got them. My Alabama jersey is ready. I'm about to get another one and everything and all that good stuff. I'm gonna be ready as a radio. I'm gonna be ready as a radio. Let me do something right quick before y'all get off here. Let me check my email. One more other thing I have to tell you all. All right, here we go. tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. I'm going to be on, Stephen, you're going to like this. I'm going to be on with Icebox. Bama Dam, is that going to be Bama Dam Sport? You know, I'm going to be on with him tomorrow night. So at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Y'all meet me over there. Y'all meet your boy over there. We're gonna be over there talking a little football and everything with Bama Sports. Steven, we're gonna just make it happen. Okay. Tomorrow night, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Let's make it happen. Y'all gonna meet, y'all gonna meet me there? Can y'all meet me over there? Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Steven. Yeah. Come on over. I just thought about it. Tonight, KB and I gonna keep it a buck. Tomorrow night, me and Icebox. We're gonna do the doggone thing. Okay, thank you, Anitra. Beat me there. Thank you, Susan. See you there. Big Dog, I'm wondering that same thing. Let me put you on the screen. See, now y'all coming with the fire. I'm wondering that thing. Once we got off the macaroni and cheese, we on track here. But I'm wondering that same thing, Stephen. Big Dog. That's my problem. I've told you all. The X factors on offense, number 3, will be the O-line. From tackle to tackle, I'm telling you, the O-line is an X factor. Number 2, Ryan Grubb. Number 1, injuries. And Caden Proctor is on the O-line. He's been injured and all that good stuff. I'm just saying. And Ryan Grubb, and honest to goodness, he's the offensive coordinator, but Ryan Grubb is an O-line guy. He's an O-line guy. So Caden Proctor, what Susan just said right here, he's going to have to live up to all the hype. And you know what? This ain't no knock. I'm not taking a dig or anything at Proctor. No spring training for 2 years. He's missed it. That kind of that don't set right. That's all I'm saying. Big Dog, tonight I gotta get it. I'll get it and everything. I don't have it. You know, I got you, Double A, and that's a fancy way of me saying that until that's addressed, until I can see some consistency. Now I know injuries happen. Don't get me wrong. I know injuries happen, but I got to. Some things just can't keep happening over and over, and then especially when you're picked. When you're projected to go in the first round of the draft, that's going to set your draft stock back a little. Now, I'm no expert, but I know that part of the game. The more injury prone you are, when you're injury prone, it does cause you some deficiencies in your craft. Because you can't respond. Getting beat, right, Anika? It causes you to get beat. A lot of times our quarterbacks have taken a lot of hits from that side of the line. Exactly, Stephen. I only trust the Lord. Everybody else got to show me something. Show me. I'm just saying now. Show me. So, tomorrow's scrimmage, keep your eye out, keep your ears open, and everything. Probably, if if Coach Sean comes on, or if B Sharp comes on, or I may come on. But we gonna get something done about this scrimmage. Talk about the scrimmage. Exactly. Told y'all wasn't nothing gonna happen to him. Nothing was gonna happen to Michigan. Nothing was gonna happen to him. Nothing was going to happen to Michigan. I rest my case. Hope everybody right now, everybody can breathe. Michigan gonna be in the playoffs. I'm telling you now, Michigan is going to be in the playoffs. Michigan's gonna be there. They're gonna be that team that I think they're 14. They're gonna rise because there will be teams in front of them that's gonna lose. I'm telling you now. Yeah, oh yeah, Jacob. But Jacob and I have been saying that from the word go, that nothing, exactly. Jacob and I have been saying that from the word go, Stephen, but everybody was hoping and wishing. Told y'all the NCAA a bunch of toothless bobcats. That's only nothing. Let me keep it moving. Just like Baloo said, you can lift weights, but you have to put it on the field. Field weight. You got to be able to play. Field weight. I think that's gonna come. You know what? And that's a part of the injury bug right there too. Anyway, but yeah, I'll take that. See, 10-year ban for Jim and Connor. 10-year ban for Jim and Connor. Revenue found on all they're laughing. Playoff game and a suspension for the coach next year. It wasn't going to happen to them. Yeah, Carla. He's a projected top 5 overall pick. That's my problem. That's my issue. That you're not playing like it. You're not in fit like it. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Booker. Look at Book. I mean, I'm just saying now. So those are the things that we've got to be on the listen out for tomorrow, leading up into game 1, August 30th, leading up into game 1. Those are just some issues. But that left side of that line, I'm pulling for him too, Stephen. I'm pulling for Proctor to show out. I'm pulling for him to go off. I'm pulling for him. But it's got to be consistent. Ty needs protection. He needs continuity, continual protection on both sides of that line. Parker Brailsford cannot be the only one doing the job. Going right to left, right and left, everybody has to do their job to make sure that Ty's protected, make sure that those lanes are being open for those running backs, this, that, and the third. Being sure to give the Ty enough protection to either throw the intermediate routes or whether he going deep. That's it. Got to show it. Got to show it. This got to be the year that all those, all that money, all that what you talking, what Double A saying, this is the time to make it happen. Well, they're not hating on him now. They're not hating on him now. If it is, it's somebody that's just wanting to hate. But no hate here. Yeah. Yeah. Not for us, Yeah. I got you on that, Jeff, but Exactly, Double A. Exactly. Let me put that up there. And that goes to show that there's a problem. If you are a projected first rounder and you fall second and third and fourth round, there's something wrong. I'm just going to go on and say it. Something is wrong. You wronger than that macaroni and cheese I had that last time. And yes, right. Something wrong. If you look like a first rounder, you're a projected first rounder, and then when the draft comes, you know you're going to fall. You ain't have a good year. It happens. It happens, but it shouldn't. You're supposed to be balling out. Come on with the come on. Let's get it. Thank you, Kimberly. Now, doggone Kimberly. God, dog. I can count on my sissy. There you go. That's what we want to see right there. And that's going to mean that the line has to do their job all the way around. All the way around. I want to see them running back. I want to see them running back hit that lane, and let's go. Let's keep it moving. Ebony, trash is an understatement. You know what? Was it Gucci Mane? Put that jam out. Now that's against the law. That's law. That was against the law. That was just against the law. That was a crime. That was a crime. I hope so, Stephen. But a lot of things, but I'm just going to say, you know, I'm just going to take one game at a time. Florida State's first. Florida State's first. Gotta be first. Florida State is first. If we focus on Florida State, because I'm telling you now, Gus is going to keep it up tempo. This is going to be a game where, and I've said this before, I'm going to say it again and get ready to get off of here. I've said it before. Hold up, Carla. Hold up, Carla. I got something for you on that one. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again, that our defense is going to have to kind of set us up in this game, set the offense up in this game. This is why if they go up tempo, Ephraim, and everything, and especially if there's some passing involved, this is why I'm of the firm belief, because Castellanos is not an accurate of a thrower. This is where I believe that our defense can help the offense out. And then I told y'all this before, don't be surprised if there are pick sixes in this game. Yep. Carla, Vandermark has to do a good job of replacing Tyler Booker. Guess where Vandermark's where he is right now? He's replacing Jaden Roberts right now. That's where Vandermark is. That Vandermark at right guard. Yep. Vandermark right now, Carla, is playing. He's playing right guard. That's a good one, but Carla, in the beginning, that it was that's where it was sort of headed, or that's what they were talking about. That is what was in the discussion. But as of yesterday, Vandermark replacing Jaden Roberts. Vandermark was running with the ones from the right guard position, and J Rob is running with the twos. I think what you're about to happen there is it's going to be a rotational thing going there, out that guard position, you know. But right now, Jaden is hurt, and so, but from what I'm understanding, Vandermark doing that thing, so it's things are beginning to gel. Yeah, Ebony, let me tell you something. That macaroni and cheese, I don't even want to talk about it no more, because that wasn't even cool. That wasn't even cool. Zach, nothing is wrong with macaroni and cheese. It was something wrong with some macaroni and cheese that some of us were exposed to. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Yeah, business gonna be good there, Steven. I just believe that. Bama gonna kick it, but I'm just saying now, we tomorrow's scrimmage is going to be important. Going to be important. It's going to be important. You know, I'm high on him too, Latoya. I'm high on him too. I'm high on him too. So anyway, enough. That's gonna be our show for today. Even though we've had a good time today, fun. But back to what I'm going way back now. Number one, Latoya and Anitra. I think that's who brought it up. I'm gonna sit down and I don't think it's strange if I'm gonna talk to the crew first, and then I'm gonna talk to some more people with y'all about trying to set something up so we can meet. Now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna put this disclaimer out there. There will be no t-shirts, no socks and shoes that we gonna get with long run on. No, that'll be a note. We're all, if you're a Bama fan, it's gonna be all about wearing your Bama gear. Whomever you might be wanting to represent, that's how that's gonna go. So Piano Man is not gonna ask you nothing. Well, I'm not gonna ask you for nothing. Except for whatever the meet and greet, it's whatever we want. But far as like personal stuff, no. Or team stuff, wear your Bama gear. If you're Tennessee, wear your Tennessee gear, or whatever. We're just coming as friends and acquaintances here at the long run. That's what we're coming for. That's what we're coming for. And I'm not saying it to be messy. I'm saying it because it's true. It's true. I'm saying it because that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I want to see everybody have a good time. And then even after everything is over and all that good stuff, I want us to continue to talk about it. And then we go to the next thing. Because some of us were talking about trying to meet. Y'all remember this now. Somebody brought up Barbados. Remember that? Right, Susan? Somebody brought that up. I ain't calling nobody's name. But somebody brought that up. Well, Piano Man has been looking into it. I'm telling you now. I sure have. Anitra, you doing everything you can do to make all. You already know. If it's that time of the year, yeah, and that's all I'm gonna say. Yes, and I'm gonna leave that right there, Anitra. I'm gonna leave it right there. Yes, if the weather fits for that, yes, and yes. She know what. Girl, don't. Oh, child. Let me throw it in the white tie. My God, today. Ebony, nasty wasn't even the word, girl. I told y'all. No, you wasn't Anitra. Nasty ain't the word, Ebony. If that was thrown in the trash can, the trash would have thrown that mess right back out. Whomever threw it in there. I'm telling you now. The trash would have thrown that mess back right back out and say, what is this you giving me? Y'all giving trash a bad name. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, man. So, but all I'm saying is if we Zach, I'm gonna be on KB's channel tonight. Me and KB got Keeping It a Buck tonight. But I'm a big wrestling fan. I love wrestling. Yes, I do. Even though I'm a little old school with it, but I still love wrestling. And so if we get off of there in time, I may watch a little bit of it, and catching it at the end and everything. I got to get back off into wrestling like I used to, but yeah, I'll be watching it sometime. But all I'm saying is, if we do this, I just want everybody to come, have a good time. We meet somewhere, we just have a good time. If we meet during ball season and everything, I just want everything to be centered around the football game. That's what I want. The football game. I want everything to be centered around it. Now, back to what I was saying before Anitra interrupted me. Somebody brought up, and I'm not going to call their name, Susan. Somebody brought up Barbados. Piano Man has already been looking into that and everything. Now, I've said it before. If people want to go and everything, you're going to be responsible for that. Because Piano Man is looking, and I'm looking for myself. And so, but if we as a group, a lot of us want to get together and go, then we can do that. And then we put that all together. There's an old adage that says, plan your work your plan. Okay. So if we want to do these things, we have to come together as a group, and you got to be subscribed to do it. But then I know how that also goes. I know it'll be some strays and stragglers in there somewhere, but I can't do nothing about that. But anyway, let's, if we want to talk about it, let's do, and then we'll go from there. But one step at a time. So we can have a meet and greet like Latoya said. That would be awesome. But the Barbados thing or the cruise thing or wherever it is we go, that's something that we got to plan. That's something that has to be planned to the T. And everybody got to be up front. Piano Man's being up front now. It ain't going to be a Piano Man thing. It'll be a thing that we all can get together and we're going to say we're going to go and all that kind of stuff. Now, Dwight said, I don't travel out the country. Well, yes, I have. I'm about to say I've never been out the country. Yes, I have. I've been one time. I went to Canada once, but I do want to go somewhere. But if people want to just stay in the United States, then we can do that too. We can do that too. I'm just putting that out there like so. No cruise, please. And I'm not being a shark snake. Lord, what did I do to inherit this crew here? White said he don't travel out the country. Anitra said she don't. Steven said no crew because he ain't going to be no sharks next. Oh, my God. So anyway, so Piano Man is just going to, anyway, y'all get the picture. Keep up with your passport so you can come back home. Shug, you better keep up with your passport so you can get on the boat, So let's, but we'll have a meet and greet. We'll sit down. We'll talk about it. Let's do it. And we'll go from there. Is that fair with everybody? But whoever's in charge of the macaroni and cheese, just know now, if it ain't straight, you going to get the business. You're going to get the business. You going to get it. You going to get it. So everybody have a great day. Shout out to all my content creators and podcasters everywhere. Just stay focused, drive, and go forward. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, remember you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength. I may not personally see you today or tomorrow, but I'm going to see you in the long run. Please don't become shark snacks between now and the night. Don't do that. Don't get attacked by the sharks, okay? Yeah, exactly. Kimberly, you two, that's exactly Kimberly and Stephen. Bama gear is required. Bama gear. Piano Man will not have his own t-shirt. No. I'm not going to have it. I really enjoyed you all too. But listen, But I gotta go. I got some more clothes. I gotta get out the cleaners and everything. But until tonight, everybody, see you tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. KB Piano Man keeping it a buck, and we're gonna have a good time. All right. And don't forget, just stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. You know, forget those trees and hedges and all that kind of stuff and all that other stuff. Thankful for everybody in the chat. Don't forget to support KB and everything. For those of you that are that don't know, he has a new channel. Subscribe to that channel. Don't worry about the old one. Don't worry about the kangaroo click right now. He's going to get all of that going. There's still some particulars he has to take care of, but today let's continue to up his channel. Let's go over 1,000. All right. If you're already a part, thank you. But we want to do more for KB. All right. Not only KB, Coach Carl, thank you for coming by with On the Block Sports. Thank you, DSGB84, you and Mr. P. Thank you, Zach, for coming. You with the gaming channel. Let's support everyone and all of those people that I support. And I tell y'all, I talk about, and don't forget, I'm going to be on Bama Damn Sports Talk tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Yeah, 7 o'clock Central, 8 Eastern. Beat me there. I'm coming, all right? And until then, until tonight, don't eat no macaroni and cheese that I won't eat. Remember, God is good. God bless you. Have a great day. Buster 3-stroke, and Billy, y'all know what time it is for y'all. I ain't got to go through that with y'all. Just get it together, folks. All right. Y'all have a great day. Roll Tide. Thank you for coming. And Piano Man is out.